All right, grand final predictions, lads. Who is winning? Who's taking it
Oh,
home? Melbourne or the Doggies? Have we had any?
It's
Yeah, like I feel like
got to be Melbourne.
this is a hard
off
one.
form, it has to be Melbourne.
Yeah.
On paper, it has to be Melbourne, but I
I've got
feel
a
like
feeling about the Dogs. I had it last week as
I got
well.
no.
They were
I think
so
the
weak last
Dogs are
week.
dead.
Ooh, oh my
I'll
god,
be
that's
off
a
that
big
Dead
break.
call.
after a
Torn out of his
71
They
point
That's
teared-
a
win.
big
Freeway.
call.
Melbourne teared Geelong to shreds after a week off. Now they have another week off.
Yeah,
Their
but Geelong
momentum,
was shit.
their
Yeah.
momentum is at Bitcoin peak.
yeah, I
Their
think
momentum
there's
is
a possibility
peak.
that Melbourne peaked and played the perfect game last week. I reckon.
Ooh.
And I
Oh,
feel like there could be a little bit of heartbreak. I still wouldn't have the balls to tip against them, but
Mm.
this Doggies team, while not as good on paper,
It
feels
depends on
like.
who the buy favors. Because Bont
That's
did have a
true.
bad knee.
And
So
I
I'd pick for that.
think the bye favours the Dogs because they had a long run of games. Obviously, they didn't finish top four.
Been in
Then they had
quarantine
to win
forever
all
as
their
well.
finals, so they get a week
Mm.
off now, and
Yeah.
they should be set.
And remember Bontempelli's knee in the last quarter. That
Yeah.
really helps them.
And
with the
Spargo did his anklet training today or yesterday.
Yeah, that's
Was it
what they
Spargo?
did.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
it was Spargo.
Yeah.
I completely forgot
And
he has a whole week to recover for that.
He's very important, but like if he's not 100%, he's not a player that you'd pick if he wasn't 100%.
Oh,
Mm.
no chance.
That is very true. Melbourne are just like what's their how long's it been? 56 years or something, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
long time,
64
since
was the-
64.
I haven't
Could you imagine the heartbreak if they lost?
That's what I'm saying, and I feel like there could be a bit of that.
I'm just
They
saying
could
Nathan
choke.
Jones
I
went
think
All
they've
at the
got big time
final
players
hurdle.
though. I think Oliver, Petrarca, and Gorn. I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah,
They're gonna
midfield-
show up. They're gonna have a big game.
Yeah, Gorn could
Gorn
tear.
might decide it.
Yeah, Gorn might tear English apart. Obviously, they're backing English in now. Steph
Mhm.
Martin's there too, so he'll be solid. But yeah, if Gorn plays even half of the game, which he played against Geelong, which was one of the best individual games, probably the best individual game for a ruckman, then you can't see Melbourne getting beat.
Can you
Saying that
imagine
though,
the shock waves it would send through the AFL if they lost? Like, oh man.
Oh,
Man.
it'd be crazy.
I feel so bad for all the Melbourne supporters.
Mm.
Like that's just next level heartbreak.
Yeah.
They can't be set
Especially
up
if they
like
lost a
that. They have
close
to
one
win
as
now.
well.
Yeah.
The thing that I was thinking about too, last year, if we're gonna look at last year's grand final, right? Richmond were the pretty heavy favourites, I would, say. The other thing is too, if you're gonna look at like obvious Norm Smiths, you'd probably say Dusty or Danger, right? The best player for each team. For Melbourne
Yeah.
versus Doggies, it is completely wide open. Like there are
Yeah,
5 elite players that could win it.
yeah.
Even though anyone can win it.
I think that it'll be one of those years where a random player wins it, like
Oh, yeah.
Embley and Johannesson. Well,
Johannesson.
Johannesson was pretty elite back then,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he was good back then.
I'd back in Jack Viney because of recent form.
Yeah, that's
So-
actually a shout.
Yeah,
Really?
I think
Yeah, but-
Viney's a very good chance.
Viney
Dogs
was so
win,
good on Friday
do we
night,
think
whatever it was.
Liberatore,
Oh, Libber
Bailey
as well.
Smith,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Baz
Smith is,
Lanker's in some form.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
kicking
think
mad
Smith is
goals.
due a game that's not as good,
Yeah.
but Libber I can see showing up huge in
Yeah.
a grand final again.
Do we all agree? Is there, because I personally don't agree with this, but 2016 Norm Smith, who did that go? Who deserved that Norm Smith?
Tom Boyd.
William,
You have to look
dart
at
me
Tom
up.
Boyd, yeah.
Tom Boyd,
Tom
bro.
Boyd.
Boyd.
Bro,
Maybe
Boyd
it
from
was
the
because
centre
he was
square.
shit the whole maybe it was because he was
Boys
shit his
get
whole.
to go.
Well, he wasn't shit, but he was not great his whole career. Wasn't worthy of a number one pick, and then he just showed up for that game. But
Yeah.
That was an
watching it
unreal
at the
performance.
time in live time, I thought he deserved it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was so shocked when Johannesson won. Like, legitimately shocked.
Johannesson played really well though. Like you could
Yeah.
tell he was.
He was a good
real
player.
impact on the game.
Who like, sorry, we're gonna go around. We're gonna start off with Kane, we'll go to Will, we'll go to Xavier, and we'll go to me. Who's winning the Norm Smith though? Like, who is taking it home? You got one player to pick. Who's winning it? Kane, you're going first, mate. Who's taking it home?
All right, so Petrarca is the player that you'd think would win it, and I think he has a good chance, but I am going to go with Viney.
Ooh, okay, William.
Oh, well, I think I don't know. I might actually back the Dogs in, and it's not really outlandish, but I'll go with McRae.
Okay. Yeah, Xavier.
I think what I was going to say before, if you're the Doggies coach, you have to send Steph Martin to Gawn. And that's why Gawn
Ooh.
will win the Norm Smith if Melbourne win. But if you put
Ooh.
someone on Gawn, if you can stop Gawn, I reckon you can stop Oliver and Pachaka.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
But you
Very
probably
good point.
can't stop Gawn.
And
So, Gawn.
Steph Martin has a better chance in a grand final,
Ben
even though he's
English.
old, of like stalling Max Gawn from having
Yeah.
an incredible game than Tim
Geelong
English.
should have done it with Asava Radaglia. They should have put him right on Gawn, even though they wouldn't have won. But...
Mate, what about Henderson? Like, just get that bloke a touch of the ball. Like, what is the
Right.
point of
Did you see he
Henderson?
polled 3 votes? He polled 3
I
votes.
didn't
Yeah,
see that.
the
crazy.
sad thing is
That
he
was
had
crazy.
All against.
he had a few good games, but that final series
He didn't
was
show up in
horrible.
the finals.
You'd think he would have moved Henderson because, like, oh my god, that bloke.
I think Blitzars was very good for us in the semi-final,
Yeah.
playing fullback, and then just didn't show up again.
Yeah,
I'll go
Blitzars
my
is a
tips.
batsman.
I reckon I want to say Melbourne to win, but I could see the Doggies pulling up an upset, and I could see Marcus Bontempelli tearing through. Like, he's gonna be pissed. He didn't win the Brownlow, you know. He's gonna
Yeah.
be
that's a
storming
shout.
through.
Same as
and-
Oliver Bolt.
Yeah,
Last week that knee
Oliver
didn't
too.
look like it bothered him at all.
yeah.
No. That was a
Alright.
scare, but
I love the Viney one though, because I feel like not many people would say that at the moment.
Yeah, and also I think Viney, like, if it's a close game and the Dogs do get up, I feel like Viney would have a chance of winning it then.
But
too,
he'll lay tackles the whole game. I reckon he could end up with like 15 tackles.
Yeah,
Probably
he'll,
not 15, but he'll end up
I
with a
reckon he'll
lot.
have a big game.
yeah.
Through the wastelands, through the